Shocking moments in the courtroom as Broward County Sheriff's deputies fear for Nikolas Cruz's safety during jury selection. A panel of jurors was dismissed and the confessed Parkland shooter was placed up against a wall. WPTV's Ryan Hughes is live outside the courthouse with more on what happened inside court today. Ryan?
Kelly, today is an example of just how difficult it is to get a jury seated in this case and how emotional it's been. That entire panel of jurors was dismissed after a man was overheard making comments once he saw Cruz inside the courtroom. We're told he was mouthing expletives, and then others started joining in. And once that man was walking out of the courtroom, that's when deputies started to fear for Cruz's safety. As a new panel of potential jurors filled the courtroom Tuesday afternoon, the judge says threats were being made towards the confessed Parkland shooter, Nikolas Cruz.
Mouthing expletives and so on and so forth to the defendant, which got number 9 excited and belligerent also.
Cruz was put against the wall for his safety, and the chaos led to an entire panel of jurors getting dismissed.
There were 3 people that were in the close proximity that were making a threat, and then there was another one in the back who started to join in.
This comes after another shakeup Monday and a reset in the Parkland shooter sentencing. Nikolas Cruz's defense team objecting to starting jury selection all over and plans to debate the judge's ruling Wednesday after 11 potential jurors were improperly dismissed on day 2.
You cannot and will not follow the law in this case.
Saying they could not follow the law. Ian Goldstein is a criminal defense attorney in West Palm Beach.
The defense is not looking for a clean trial. The defense is looking to win or to be able to come back on appeal and say that there was a mistake made and get a second shot.
But prosecutors,
there's too many issues at this point. It's better to just start fresh.
They want a clean slate to prevent a possible retrial.
I think I side with the prosecutor in terms of avoiding an enormous, and I mean gigantic, appellate mess by continuing.
Joe Guastafaro is a jury consultant in Palm Beach County who's been involved in other high-profile death penalty cases. He says jury selection is ripe for errors, and allowing those 11 jurors who were excused back into the pool would be a mistake.
We have no idea what they were exposed to and what they would then bring into the panel to taint other people.
Now, after the chaos, the afternoon continued with another panel of potential jurors being brought in. Now, come tomorrow morning, that is when the defense team is expected to raise its arguments about starting the jury selection all over again. And we're told the judge is expected to make a final decision. Live tonight in Fort Lauderdale, Ryan Hughes, WPTV, News Channel 5.